Buying cheap property isn't about finding the lowest price. It's about finding the best value before everyone else notices it. Every year, thousands of people rush into places that are already expensive. They buy after the headlines, after the growth, after the opportunity has mostly passed. But sometimes, the smartest investment isn't in the biggest city. It's in a quiet town, where prices are still reasonable, where the community is stable, and where long-term potential quietly grows. This video isn't financial advice, and it's certainly not about convincing you to move. It's simply a careful look at Kentucky towns where affordable property still exists, and where future value may be stronger than many people realize. Some of these places are well known. Others rarely appear on national real estate lists. So, stay until the end, because the final town may surprise you the most. 1. Middlesboro. Middlesboro sits in southeastern Kentucky, surrounded by mountains, and filled with history. Home prices remain among the lowest in the state. That naturally catches attention for first-time buyers or anyone wanting inexpensive land. It looks very attractive, but cheap prices always deserve a second look. The local economy has faced challenges for years. Job opportunities are more limited than larger Kentucky cities. Population growth has been slow. That means property appreciation may also be slower. Still, some buyers aren't chasing quick profits. They're looking for peace, lower housing costs, and a slower pace of life. If that's your goal, Middlesboro deserves consideration. Just don't buy because it's cheap. Buy because it matches your long-term plan. 2. Hazard. The name often surprises people, but Hazard is a real Kentucky town with a close-knit community. Property prices remain affordable, especially compared to many parts of the country. The surrounding mountains create beautiful scenery. Outdoor recreation is everywhere. For retirees, remote workers, or buyers wanting space, Hazard can be appealing. However, the local economy remains heavily influenced by industries that have changed dramatically over recent decades. Employment growth isn't guaranteed. Some neighborhoods have older housing that may require repairs. Low purchase prices can quickly become expensive if renovation costs are ignored. Smart investors always calculate the full cost, not just the asking price. 3. Pikeville. Pikeville has changed more than many people realize. It has invested in healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Those improvements have slowly strengthened the local economy. Property prices are still relatively affordable, but they aren't as low as they once were. That's often what happens before wider attention arrives. Still, growth doesn't happen overnight. Future appreciation depends on continued investment, local job creation, and population stability. Pikeville offers more balance than many small towns. Affordable housing, combined with improving services. That combination deserves attention. 4. Ashland. Ashland sits along the Ohio River. Location matters, and rivers have always helped communities grow. Housing remains affordable, especially for buyers coming from larger metropolitan areas. Healthcare and manufacturing continue to support local employment. No town is perfect. Economic cycles affect everyone. Some neighborhoods perform better than others. Research becomes extremely important. Buying the right street can matter just as much as buying the right town. Ashland rewards careful buyers, not rushed decisions. 5. Maysville. Maysville combines history, riverfront charm, and surprisingly affordable real estate. Many older homes offer character that is difficult to find elsewhere. Some buyers see opportunity, others see renovation projects. Both can be true. Historic properties sometimes require higher maintenance. Insurance costs can vary. Repairs may take time. Still, communities with strong identities often remain resilient over decades. Maysville isn't growing explosively, but steady communities often outperform expectations over long periods. Patience matters. 6. Somerset. Somerset has become increasingly popular. Lake Cumberland attracts visitors throughout the year. Tourism supports many local businesses. That creates additional economic activity. Property prices remain lower than many vacation markets. Some buyers even explore short-term rental opportunities. But popularity also creates competition. As demand increases, prices can rise. Local regulations, operating costs, and seasonal demand should all be researched carefully. Never assume vacation properties automatically produce income. Successful investing requires planning, not hope. 7. Richmond. Richmond offers something many affordable towns struggle to provide: a growing university, healthcare, retail, and expanding residential development. Eastern Kentucky University helps support the local economy. That creates consistent housing demand, especially for rentals. Prices remain reasonable compared to larger Kentucky cities, but affordability is slowly changing. Growth brings opportunity. It also brings higher competition. Buying early can help, but only if the numbers make sense. Emotion should never replace research. 8. Danville. Danville is often overlooked, yet it offers stability that many investors appreciate. Healthcare, education, local businesses, and a historic downtown. These create a diversified economy. Home prices remain attainable. The town isn't booming overnight, but steady growth often creates healthier markets than rapid speculation. Some investors chase excitement. Experienced investors often chase consistency. Danville quietly provides that. Sometimes, quiet markets become the strongest long-term performers. 9. London. London, Kentucky, has benefited from its location near Interstate 75. Transportation matters. Businesses notice accessibility. Families notice convenience. Property remains affordable, especially compared with many growing regional markets. Population trends have remained relatively stable. Healthcare and retail continue supporting employment. Growth isn't guaranteed. No investment ever is. But towns connected to major transportation routes often have advantages that last for decades. Infrastructure creates opportunity. 10. Princeton. If you're searching for a town that many buyers overlook, Princeton deserves a closer look. It's smaller, quieter, and often more affordable than Kentucky's better-known markets. Agriculture remains important. Manufacturing also supports local employment. That creates a more balanced economic foundation than many rural communities. Property values remain accessible. Land can still be found at reasonable prices. But remember, buying inexpensive land only makes sense if demand exists in the future. Ask yourself one question: who will want this property 10 years from now? The answer to that question often determines whether today's bargain becomes tomorrow's success. Final advice: cheap property can change your financial future, but only if you buy wisely. The lowest price is rarely the best investment. Instead, look for stability. Look for community. Look for employment. Look for infrastructure. Look for patience. Real wealth often grows quietly, not dramatically. Before buying any property, spend time in the town. Walk the neighborhoods. Talk to local residents. Study population trends. Research future development. And never let excitement replace careful planning. Ask yourself, would I still buy this property if prices didn't rise for 5 years? If the answer is yes, you may be making a decision based on value, not speculation. Thank you for spending your time here today. If this video helped you think differently about affordable real estate, then you've already taken the first step toward making a smarter decision. Sometimes, the best opportunities aren't hidden because they're impossible to find. They're hidden because most people simply aren't looking.